This February 28th, I'm playing a one-on-one show match against tyler1. You may remember him from League of Legends, where he famously got banned for being toxic a long time ago, but he's reformed now. He joined the World of Warcraft scene with OnlyFans just like I did this time around, and therefore it led to one of the least expected collaborations I would ever expect. I'm playing against him on 28 February in Warcraft 3 one-on-one. It all started because Tyler organized an event in Warcraft 3 several months back where he invited me and Soda Popping to cast and a slew of other actors to participate in an FFA tournament. He didn't win that one, but then he organized another event, proving his tenacity in other games that are not endemic to him. He won the second FFA, and drunk on victory, he accepted a challenge from me where I claimed that even if he practices for 2 weeks, I can beat his entire army, even if I'm only allowed to make workers and a single hero. He said there was no shot that was possible, so a challenge was set, and as we know from Tyler, he doesn't back down from a challenge. However, about a week ago, he seriously started preparing and he started looking at some different builds and replays and VODs. And he went over Twitch and YouTube and Facebook even, where apparently I posted some of my guides as well. He couldn't search for Warcraft 3 or he would find guides that were authored by me. Meanwhile, I would check in on his practicing every now and it wasn't looking good. Continually, time after time again, Tyler could not beat Computer Easy. But now, in real time, we are actually witnessing his first victory against Computer Easy. And if you know Warcraft 3, you know that's just the first step of many in order to try and get better at the game, to eventually maybe ever win a 1v1 multiplayer game. But until watching this is live, by the way. He just went live with Warcraft 3. I've never seen him beat Computer Easy. After that, he will need to try and beat normal, then insane, then low-level players, then medium, and then somewhere much later down the line, I am. However, because I respect his attempt to get better at Warcraft 3 so much, I have agreed to have some form of handicap. Whether it's going to be playing just with one hero or with one hand, everything was offered. That was not enough for him then. But I didn't want to dumb it down so much that it becomes the equivalent of an unequal fight between the matadors and the bull in one of the bullfighting things that they used to have in Spain, where they weaken the bull until there's no chance at all anymore. It's never a fair battle. I want to create an actual cinema show match where him and I play against each other and you don't know who's going to be winning. I have more experience in the game, so I'm trying to offer fair handicaps, but still, he just sucked too much. Despite his best attempts at learning, it wasn't going fast enough. So I offered him coaching and he accepted. So we get to this weird situation where I'm going to coach him to try and make him better so that he can beat me. It's a bit of a conflict of interest, but I've promised to try and do the best that I can to make him as good of a Warcraft 3 player as possible. This is not me coaching him. This is him looking up one of my builds where he was asked to go double barracks Moss Headhunters on tier 1. This is the first time. I'm so proud of him, actually. I bet he's going to be quite happy about that. Let's check in on him, actually. He's killing him.
Victory, by the way. You have to kill all bases?
Yeah, you have to kill all buildings. So he's getting his victory here. We'll check in with him later. So there's a lot to teach him. I just saw him take about 30 seconds to sell his town portal. He kept trying to drag it. Like it's a fucking touchscreen. He was like trying to left-click drag the TP right onto the shop in one fluent movement. It kind of makes sense. Then he tried to left-click it on the shop. That didn't work. Or right-click it. I don't know what he was trying. But eventually, he managed to sell the town portal. And I respect that. It is how I heard that tyler1 was able to get 1950 or 2000 MMR in chess rating. I don't know if it's called MMR there. He managed to beat Soda Popping in a duel in one-on-one in World of Warcraft. And now he has come for my throne. Let's see how far he can get. That's his first win. Huge!
Let's go. How much time do I got? 20 minutes. Let's go.
Go
Yeah,
against.
I'm gonna go easy bots again.
He's gonna go against easy bots again. So that's gonna be a progression. There's a couple of things that Tyler still needs to learn. We need to teach him. He just discovered control groups. We need to teach him that. We need to teach him about, creep routes, upkeep management, timings, power spikes. League, he got Challenger in League in 5 different roles. So he's obviously a very talented and skilled gamer, right? Once he starts kind of understanding how to get better in Warcraft 3, I have full faith that he can grind it out on the ladder and get better fast. Once we kind of know how good he can get in the next 2 weeks, I think we can settle on a set of rules that will make sense for both him and me. Eventually, my hope is that all my handicapped rules, where I can only play with one hand or only one hero, won't be necessary anymore. That he can actually play against my full power, and at least we can have a really cool battle, right? But until then, we're gonna work with different rules. I promised the Warcraft 3 scene one thing though. I will try to make him as good as possible so that we can have as good as possible of a battle. Additionally, I'm not gonna take a set of rules where I will just be a duck in a barrel, where it's unwinnable because I have to play with my left hand or my left foot or my right nutsack or whatever. Like, we're not gonna go all the way there. And he can have a wealth of resources available to him. He can get other coaches, whatever he wants to do to get ready and prepare. I'm down for it. Just now, before I went live, I was catching the beginning of his stream, and he said that he had been watching a lot of my videos, and that there's a lot of people in the Warcraft 3 scene that flame me. And I thought, I don't recognize that. I don't think that's happening at all. Then he said, I saw a couple of GCs. I'm like, what's GC? Games Convention? Like, yes, I have been at the Games Convention. That's true, but that's a long time ago. Oh, League of Legends speak GC. I see. Yes, there's one guy that always asks me to get a disease that has mutations of cells splitting, that the body is not destroying itself, accidental bonus cell growth. Yeah, there's one person that always says that. We do upload that sometimes, and those do get more views. That's not my fault. That's your fault as a viewer. So he has gotten a bad view that there's a lot of GCing going around, but it's always the same person. Yeah, but I saw his chat sticking up for me, so we all good. We all good. Yeah, he saw that guy. Exactly, he saw that guy. Yeah, but he's off to a good start. He's following my build orders. You still see a lot of mistakes, like he's not always making workers. He seems to think that, you know, you can just make workers later. He's like, oh yeah, I need another worker, and then he'll make it. So he needs to learn about the continuity of peon production. He just started it. I think I detected like a 16-second idle time on his Great Hall. We're going to be working on that. And I don't know what kind of student tyler1 is going to be. I generally, and you guys probably know him as a calm, polite, patient individual that's eager to learn and is willing to listen and is quick to enact on any guidance provided. So with that expectation, I think we're going to do just fine. I'm a very experienced coach, and I hope he's going to be a great student. So I'll keep you guys updated about how that's going and expect to be seeing a lot more Warcraft 3 content coming up this February. Of course, I need to prepare and practice too, right? I need to make sure I'm ready for the Tonka Tonk. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and until next time.